After weeks of transfer speculation, Rangers have signed their first player and they've done it without spending a penny. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And Michael Beale has made his first official signing of the summer of the rebuild, and he has brought in Chelsea defender Dujon Sterling on a free as his contract runs out at the end of the season. Now, Dujon Sterling is currently on loan at Stoke. Stoke were also after his services, but he decided to choose Rangers. And can you blame him? Rangers or Stoke? And can you blame him? If you ask me, it's an easy choice between the two clubs. Rangers, massive club, massive fan following in Europe every single season, competing for titles every single season, and surely that is more appealing than Stoke, and it looks like for Dujon Sterling it was. But he also did work with Michael Beale previously in the Chelsea youth system, so maybe that is why he has picked Rangers. Maybe he wants to link back up with someone he's familiar with, someone he's worked alongside before in his career. So it'll be interesting to see now what Dujon Sterling does. He is a right-sided defender, so does that mean that Michael Beale is not happy with his defence? I think we've seen on multiple occasions this year the defence has cost Rangers, especially in Old Firm games. So is Dujon Sterling the answer? Is that who Michael Beale's looking to try and fix things at the back? It could possibly be. Now, I've never seen this guy play, but just looking at him, he looks like a big physical unit. He looks like a big guy. So, I mean, Rangers could be getting a good player here. They are getting him for free, though. So it depends on how you spin that. You could spin it positively and say that Rangers are getting a player without having to spend any money, and that's a good thing, that's smart, that's good business. Or you could spin it negatively and say that Rangers are having to take the cheap option here. They're having to sign a player that ain't going to cost anything, and if he's not costing anything, if Chelsea are willing to let his contract run down and get nothing for him, then does that mean that he isn't that good? I guess the answer will be revealed to us next season once we see him in a Rangers shirt. But it could be a massive signing. Rangers, as we know, they need players. They need to bring in a hell of a lot of players if they want to compete, if they want to try and wrestle the title back from Celtic next year. And if we look at Dujon Sterling's career, even though he is a Chelsea player, he's never actually played a Premier League game for Chelsea. He made his debut in the EFL Cup. He's also got one appearance in the FA Cup, but considering that he has been a part of the Chelsea squad, for 6 years, he's made 2 appearances, one in each cup. Now, don't get me wrong, over the course of that 6 years, he spent most of his time out on loan. He's had loan spells at Coventry City, Wigan Athletic, Blackpool, and Stoke. So yeah, it's not like he is, it's not like he's just sat on the bench and done absolutely nothing. He has been playing. He's just been playing at a lower level in League One and the Championship. But again, it doesn't mean that he's a bad player. Come on, just because he's not able to break in to the Chelsea first team, that doesn't mean that he's a bad player. He could be a good player. What I think did catch me off guard, though, I was looking at his stats, and he does not have a single goal. And I know he's a defender, and I know you don't expect defenders to, deliver the sort of stats that Tav does. I get that. I totally get that. But, I mean, if you look at Connor Goldson, you feel like Connor Goldson's going to add, a few goals every season. He's going to get involved with set pieces, whether it be free kicks or corners. He's going to offer something in the air, and he's going to get a couple of goals every year. But this guy hasn't got a single goal, either for Chelsea, for Coventry, for Wigan Athletic, for Blackpool, or for Stoke City. And again, that's not what you necessarily sign a defender for. I'm not saying that's a problem. I just think it's a little bit weird that the law of averages would suggest this guy would have bound to have scored a header from a set piece or something by now. But no, he has absolutely nothing. So maybe he could get his first goal for Rangers as well. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Dujon Sterling then has agreed to join Rangers once his Chelsea deal runs out at the end of the season. And Michael Beale then, he's not waiting around. We made a video a couple weeks ago that he was reportedly ready to sign Kieran Dowell. That transfer seems to have died down. I'm not too sure if it's still going to go ahead, but I mean, Michael Beale looks like he wants to try and use this whole free agent tactic. And you know what? If you can do it, if you can get good players that are running their contracts out and on a free, why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Now, the problem is if you're doing it because you have no money. If you're being forced into it, then it could be a bit of an issue. However, if these are players that Michael Beale genuinely likes the look of and he can get them for free, then that's good for him, it's good for Rangers, and it will save whatever transfer budget he has for players that are going to cost money. So yeah, I wouldn't knock this signing. I wouldn't say it's a bad signing because it's a free. We'll just have to wait and see how he performs in a Rangers shirt. That's it, guys. Lots of transfer news going around the SPFL today. So if anything breaks, if there's any breaking news, any official signings, we'll keep you posted here. But until then, until next time, Sterling has agreed to join Rangers. Peace.